Right, everyone, it's that time again. Premier League predictions. I haven't made one of these videos in 2 years. I did make one last year, which is quite annoying because I wanted to react to it, but no, I couldn't. So anyway, here are all the 20 teams on screen, and I'm going to go through which one is going to finish where, pretty much. And yeah, that's it. That's the whole entire point of the video. And can I just say, whoa, is that James Bond? Got Antonio Conte. No, that's more like a villain. Right, 20, Bournemouth. Yeah, a lot of people are saying this, and it's kind of hard to see. It's not that hard to see why, I don't think. They haven't spent any money, they haven't really done anything, and they're just a bit underprepared, aren't they? They're a great group of guys. I don't want anyone to go down, and I actually quite like Bournemouth, but I just don't see it. I mean, what can I say? They're horrifically underprepared. Yeah, I feel a little bit sorry for Bournemouth. I'm predicting them 20th place, and it's gonna be like a Norwich situation. They'll know it around Christmas. On to the next one. Right, 19th, Fulham. And this again is not that hard to believe, is it? Selling Fabio Carvalho for £4 million or £4.5 million is probably, no, not probably, it is robbery. That is absolute robbery. This man and Alexander Mitrovic have just been electric for Fulham in the last year or two, and to sell him to Liverpool for just for not even £5 million. That's just mind-bogglingly stupid. They're going down. They're going down. 18th, Southampton. Now, okay, this might be a little bit of a shock, and I know I say shock, some people are predicting this. I just have this weird feeling that this is the year Southampton goes down. Listen, Gavin Bazunu is an amazing Irish goalkeeper. He saved a penalty from Ronaldo, for God's sake. But that doesn't mean that week in, week out, he's going to be electric. Don't get me wrong, I think he's going to have a good season, but it's a bit of a difference saving League One goals compared to saving Premier League goals. And bearing in mind that Man City sold him, it's going to be very interesting to see just how many they put past him, considering that the last time Man City and Southampton played together last season, it didn't end particularly well. And the fact, put it this way, there's going to be no more 7-0 or 9-0 defeats for them. Hopefully. Don't quote me on that. That picture is exactly what every Premier League team in the bottom half that finished last year should be worried about. Jesse Lingard. Almost close to £200,000 a week. Nottingham better know what they're doing. When he plays, and when he plays right, Lingard is unstoppable, and for a club like this, kind of like with Eriksen and Brentford last season, he could very, very well keep Nottingham Forest up. I think he will, and I think a few other players that they sign as well. I think they'll be okay. 16th, but it'll be comfortable enough. Hopefully for them, not for Southampton. Okay, Leeds in 15th. Now, this is very interesting, I think. Leeds are in a little trouble last season, obviously. They just barely stayed up. But they've got a nice few signings. Okay, fine, many of them haven't played a single minute of Premier League football, but a lot of them are American, which Marsh will get on with, but they are good quality signings. They're different signings, the signings that maybe you wouldn't have predicted, but the likes of Sinistera, they seem that they're probably going to get Gakpo as well, which would be a huge signing for them. Leeds are going to do well. 15th is a bit low, considering who they signed, but I think they will still struggle a bit. 14th, Brighton. There's two factions here. Some people think Brighton's going down. I do not think that at all. Other people think that Brighton are going to finish top half and comfortably. They did it last year. Okay, fine. Whatever it was, 51 points. But I don't know. This is the season, I think, when Brighton just start to go a little bit backwards. A few players going out. A few players are under a bit of pressure. Yeah. Brighton, good luck to you. 13th, Everton. Everton are by no means out of the woods. Okay, fine, they survived in terms of relegation last season, but they are not out of the woods. Frank Lampard still has a lot to answer for his tactics and getting this team across the line. Dele Alli needs to put in a shift. They've lost Richarlison. Everton are not out of the woods, guys. And anyone who thinks they are just plain wrong. Everton are going to struggle this year. 13th place, maybe higher, but no, I'm going to go with 13th. Crystal Palace in 12th. It's just what they do. It is just what they do. And them and Newcastle both have the likes of this man, Wilfred Zaha, and Newcastle with Alan Saint-Maximin. I do not know how these players are still at the clubs. I do not know how they didn't get a big money transfer to a big club. I don't know. But Palace, they're going to struggle a bit this year. They've obviously Conor Gallagher. I never knew that would be so hard to say. They're going to miss him, right? But Eze, Zaha, all them, they should be fine. It's just what they do. 12th. Right, 11th, as I just said before, Newcastle. People are expecting them to get European football. Guys, what kind of speed are you on? Newcastle are not getting European football. Yeah, okay, they might do pretty good. There are talks that they're going to get Timo Werner, but guys, get off your high horses. European football? No way. Who have they signed or what have they done in the last 2 months that speaks to you that they're going to get European football? No! Just no, okay? No European football. Stop dreaming. Newcastle, I'm sorry, maybe I'm being harsh, but I don't think I am. You might make Marquee signing, but no. Okay, next up, Wolves in 10th. I like Wolves. I actually really like Wolves. And I was a little bit surprised when they let Adama Traore go on loan to Barcelona last year. And I was a little bit surprised that Barcelona could afford it. But that's a different story. Yeah, Wolves are good. I think it's about time people start respecting Wolves. They always are made the underdogs, and they're not. They're clearly not. Okay, yeah, they sold Diego Jota. Yes, I like them. I don't have to explain it. I like them. I think 10th is more than acceptable for them. It's a good position. They're going to get back. They're going to do well this year. Do you watch? Right, 9th, Leicester. People say the whole Leicester project and Brendan Rodgers project is dead. Guys, no, it isn't. Okay, fine, yeah, they bottle European and all the rest of it, but Leicester are in a good position. They haven't sold James Maddison. Okay, their main goal scorer is turning like 35 or 36, but it's okay, alright? They've kept Tielemans for the moment. Obviously, this video has come out now, so I don't know, God only knows what they do. Probably would have sold their entire first team. But trust me, Leicester are fine. 9th, okay, not that great, but not bad either. Judas, sorry, that happens sometimes when I see him. Right, 8th West Ham. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with the shoulders of that jersey. There's a thing called respect and loyalty in football, and Declan Rice does not know what it is. Just ask any Irish fan ever. West Ham are going a little bit backwards under Moyes, 10 points off of the season before, but I don't think they're dead in the water. I mean, Moyes is still a great coach, and they actually have a fairly good team. So yeah, I think 8th place is about fair for West Ham. 7th, Tottenham. Guys, I am about the only person that is not on board the Spurs hype train. Okay, they've brought in Richarlison, but he used to play for Everton, and they almost went down. Guys, I don't know what you guys are on. I just don't. Spurs to win the title? No. No way. This is the team that has been run ragged by Antonio Conte. Run ragged. Guys, you don't understand. They're almost dead now. This man has ruined them for the start of the season. They're going to have a horrible start of the season and they're not going to recover. That's it. That's my piece. 6th, Aston Villa. Now, I know, you must think I have a brain made of cheese to think that Aston Villa are going to finish ahead of Spurs. But guys, genuinely, I think they will. This is the year where Tyrone Mings will actually know how to defend. And Aston Villa have never finished. Since they came back to the top flight in 2019, they've never finished above, or in the top 10, right? The top half of the league. This is the year. Trust me, guys, with the signings they're making and everything that's going on, there's a lot of good noise happening around Aston Villa. Stevie G is a legend of a manager, or a legend of a player. I think he's a good manager. Watch them. This season is Aston Villa's. Right, okay, now, I have a lot to say about Man United, and I have a lot of friends and family who support them. This guy is going to ruin Man United's chances of getting into the top 4 yet again. Ten Hag is going to make changes, okay, sure. They've got rid of Paul Pogba, that's a bit of the toxicity gone. They've got rid of Lingard, that's even more of the toxicity gone. But then they're getting into stupid things like this with Frankie de Jong, and I'm sorry, they're just not going to be at that level that they need to get top 4. And there's going to be one rival in particular that's going to overtake them in their push for top 4. Ronaldo's going to stay. We all know he's going to stay because there's nowhere else for him to go. But Ten Hag has a lot to answer for. Their preseason has been mixed, I think, to say the least. But yeah, Ten Hag's going to make changes. Still not going to be enough, though. Right, 4th place Chelsea. Yeah, okay. This is interesting because, okay, fine, they've signed Raheem Sterling. That's a good bit of goals. And they've also signed Kalidou Koulibaly. Also good signing. If they kept all the players they kept last year and not left Antonio Rudiger and Andreas Christensen on a free, that's going to be their downfall, guys. I am sorry. Edouard Mendy also had a bit of a shaky start to the year, and we all know that the rest of their goalkeepers are made of Swiss cheese. This is not good for Chelsea. Trust me, this is not good. Their attack might be good, but their defence has a lot to answer for. 3rd, Arsenal. Now, I know it's Arsenal, and they always tend to bottle things, and I don't really want them to do anything, but to over 20 goals scored in pre-season, ladies and gentlemen, your Premier League signing of the year, heck, player of the year, Gabriel Jesus. Man City are going to seriously regret selling this man for £45 million to another Premier League rival. This is the year when Arsenal finally get their grip together. Nuno Tavares looks like he's out the door on loan. Arteta is a good coach, and I think we'll see that with the new documentary coming out on Netflix very soon. But he is a good coach. He's going to take Arsenal places as long as he stays, and this man, as long as he stays, is going to deliver the goods. Trust me, Arsenal are going to have a good season. 3rd place. But they are going to be quite significantly behind Man City. But they are going to be 2nd, I think. I don't think... They have never won triple league titles, ever. Which is surprising, kind of. But yeah, no, they've never done it. Leicester beat them in 2016, and also then with Liverpool in 2018. So, 2022. Was it 18 or 19? I think it was 19. So it was the 7th. I don't know. Look, anyway. Yeah, I just have a feeling... I got my stats mixed up there. I'm very sorry. But yeah, this... I just can't see it. Erling Haaland won't deliver everything. But this man will. Darwin Núñez, this time next year, that medal that he's biting will not be the Community Shield medal, it'll be the Premier League winners medal. Liverpool just have a thing about them, okay? Fabio Carvalho for 4 million, that was a decent deal. Núñez, yeah, okay, a few of the fans wanted to lynch him in his first game, but then he was brilliant in the 4-0 thrashing. So, yeah, I think Liverpool are a bit hurt. They didn't win the Premier League, they didn't win the Champions League, but they were within a point or a win or a goal of doing so. Yeah, Liverpool are going to be hungry, Klopp is going to be hungry, and they're going to win the Premier League. And that's it. That is it. All the Premier League predictions are done. All the talk is over. This weekend is the start of a new league campaign. I actually can't wait. We will be back with the predictions for round 1, maybe tomorrow, and I'll also be predicting some of the other leagues, which should be starting back very soon. I'll also, when the time comes, give my Champions League predictions video too, but that's going to be in a while. Anyways, guys, that's where we're going to wrap it up. Thank you so much. Let me know what you think. Am I completely mad? Am I completely bonkers? How many do you think I'm going to get right? Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.